There's a certain kind of fear that doesn't jump out and scream, boo. It just stands there, quiet, like it knows something that you don't.
She's a teenage girl in a haunted mall carrying a pipe and enough emotional baggage to break a TSA regulation. Her name is Heather and she is straight up not okay. I paid $250 for Silent Hill 3 on the PS2. That's rent in Ohio or a whole Costco chicken every week for a year. That's really not that great. Or is it? This isn't just horror, it's emotional horror. Heather Mason isn't just saving the world. She's trying to process that her entire existence was engineered by some death cult, and her dad has a face like a warm biscuit that was left out in the rain. If Silent Hill 2 is a slow descent into guilt, then Silent Hill 3 is the equivalent of getting shoved into a haunted car wash with just a pocket knife and a Target gift card that's already been used.
Silent Hill 3 is a direct sequel to the first game, so Heather isn't just some random girl, she's tied to the town's past. And Silent Hill remembers her, even if she doesn't remember it.
Before we go any further, here's a word from our very real sponsor.
Introducing Little Jitters, the first energy drink legally designed for kids aged 4 to 9. With 400 milligrams of caffeine, 12 grams of raw Nigerian sugar, and one fortified vitamin not recognized by modern science, it's fuel for recess and awareness for colors that don't exist yet. Side effects may include extreme manipulation skills, reversed blinking, and ghost sightings. Little Jitters, because juice boxes are for cowards.
The point is Silent Hill 3 doesn't just tell a story, it makes you feel like the story is telling you, like the game is processing you somehow. But how does it actually play? Well, it plays like tank controls, meta anxiety, and then started a timeshare in your spine. Combat's clunky, movement feels stiff, and the camera is definitely possessed. So why can't I stop playing it? Because every fight feels desperate, like trying to punch your nightmares while wearing roller skates in a hurricane. It's stressful, but in a should I be enjoying this kind of way, like eating gas station sushi during a tornado. You don't really feel like a hero, you feel like someone who forgot a flashlight on a middle school field trip and now the nurse is missing and the walls are bleeding. So if the gameplay feels so bad, why does it sound so good? Silent Hill 3's sound design is like ASMR for people who had a troubled childhood. The pipes don't just creak, they beg for mercy. And the monsters, they don't roar, they just kind of shudder. Sounds like the sound design came from a haunted HVAC system. Akira Yamaoka didn't just create a soundtrack, he made an entire mood. Half of it's industrial noise, the other half's lo-fi melancholy. All of it sounds like someone spilled coffee in their soul and somehow figured out how to record it. Before we go any further, here's some super real testimonials from one of our sponsors.
After Snorbexa, I finally felt different. The mirrors, they stopped yelling and time slowed down for me.
Snorbexa helps realign your inner you with the you forgot you were.
I asked my doctor if what I was feeling was real, and he said, I don't even have a doctor.
Snorbexa, because sometimes normal is the problem.
And it all ties back to Heather. You really do feel what she feels, whether it's fear, anger, or when she goes, ugh, like she stepped in something metaphorical. But is all of that sadness beautiful? It's a 2003 PS2 game, so you're not getting ray tracing, but you're getting pain tracing. That joke did not land. I can do better. I'm sorry. Everything in this game is brown. The walls, brown. The fog, brown-ish. The mirror world, somehow even browner. But it works. It's not next-gen HD with bloom lighting kind of good, but it's still somehow haunting after 22 years type of good. This was from an era when they didn't need 100 gigs and a day one patch. Just 32 megs of RAM, a busted dev team, and someone who whispered, what if childhood trauma and adult depression was interactive? My cousin couldn't even run Windows XP without it freezing, but this game runs Fear at 30 frames a second. But if the game is this emotionally dense, do you really want to play it more than once? Well, let's talk about your relationship with pain. Silent Hill 3 has multiple endings, unlockable weapons, and costumes, so technically, it is replayable. But emotionally, this ain't Crash Bandicoot. This is grief on a disc. You don't replay Silent Hill 3, you relapse into it. Because no matter how heavy it gets, it means something. It sticks with you.
So, is it worth the price tag of $250? $250 is a lot. You could buy a plane ticket and groceries for about a week. Like 1.5 Star Wars Lego sets. But Silent Hill 3, it's not just a game, it's a memory that you haven't processed yet. It's fear, it's nostalgia, it's a panic attack that you signed up for, and sometimes that's exactly what you need. Even if it feels like you're running laps around an abandoned Sears yelling, "Dad!" with a rusty pipe and unresolved feelings. So is it worth $250? If you're the kind of person who cries when a rusty door creaks, then yeah, I would say that it is.
Because Silent Hill 3 isn't just about monsters, it's about grief, about feeling like the world shifted sideways and no one else noticed. It's messy, it's dated, it's frustrating, but it hits something real, the way certain smells or songs from the early 2000s do, like an old friend you never really got close with, and maybe that's what makes it worth it. Not the price tag, but the feeling that this weird little game still knows something about you, even if it doesn't say it out loud.
Have you ever stared at your corrupted save file and feel your soul leave your body? Yeah. Click here if so, because misery loves company. Thank y'all for watching, and now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go stare at a wall and think about my childhood.